Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Jacksonville. This will be returned from the 6. Right at the outset, he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. What a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking of getting the ball, getting your script, running your plays. Instead, Greg, it is a fumble lost on the opening kickoff.
It's just absolutely the most disastrous beginning of a game you could possibly dream up. And what you do now, Mike, is not only does the other team get the ball, you send your defense out there early in this game and force them to have to defend a short field right away.
Hey, Lion! Son!
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That is 16th touchdown of the year. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
All right. South.
Stroud begins with a pass. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
2nd and 10.
All right.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Moving outside the pocket. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15.
At their own 14-yard line.
Hey, go!
ground. It's Tootin to start the drive. And a good push defensively. They're going to get him down back at the 10.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Let's go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
That's a gain of 9.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Third down, they need 5.
Hey, easy. Route. Hey, tomato. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
It's 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. On 4th down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt. This one fielded out beyond the 25. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. He'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Foye Oluokun with the play. From the 35, here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Let's go. 118. That's it.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Quick throw here is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 20 on the connection. First down for Houston.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
To throw, it's Stroud. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The former first overall pick in 2022, Trayvon Walker, getting in to record his 9th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
All right.
Here's Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line, once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Third and 11.
Here we go. At 18. That's it. 11, 11, 11. Look the hot, look the hot. Buzzy.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down. Here's Matthew Hayball now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds, inside the 5-yard line.
Their own 4-yard line.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 12-yard line.
Lawrence going to give it to Jinton. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Now Lawrence on the bootleg. Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
From the 24 now, here's second and a couple.
Here we go.
Handoff, it's Tootin. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins. As they've got it starting third down and 2.
Hey.
Here's Lawrence. That's complete to his running back, Bashal Tootin. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Hey, Jupiter. Son, this is hot.
Lawrence now. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
To throw is Lawrence. Firing right side. Brought in by Brown. They get 14 on that hookup. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Rolling right, and he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there, but now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
It is third and long.
Hey, go! Hey, tomato. Think right open. 11. Think right.
Now Lawrence. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that into a gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 8. Here's Stroud. Flush to his right. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here's third down and a few inches.
Here we go.
Throwing is Stroud. Open man, right side. He's got it. They pick up 17 through the air. It's good for a Texans first down.
I love the call here on 3rd and inches. Everyone, when they're looking at the running back, is anticipating you handing him the ball. He can get lost sometimes in the passing game and in the structure of the concept. In this case, the quarterback's able to find him open, and he's able to move the chains.
On the handoff, running left, it's Mixon. Oh! Joe Mixon! And he will get into the end zone. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Texans will level things out at 7 apiece.
Taimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Rip, 23. Hey, son. Hey, son. Here we go.
This drive begins with a run by Chutin. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. From the 31, here is 2nd and 5.
Hey, run. Hey, Ginger.
Lawrence. Now a screen set up for ETN. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 38-yard line.
Two minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout. It is 2nd and 9.
Go. Hey, easy. Route. Hey, Ginger, attack.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready.
3rd and 9.
Gun. Hey, let's go. 13, Luke. 30 left. Here we go.
Throwing is Lawrence. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a first down. A big play for Jacksonville. And even 30 yards.
Hey, Lion. Soka, hot.
A first down throw for Lawrence. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Red on red. Son, it's hot. Red.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50s. They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, Jacksonville.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Hey, go.
Run out of the gun, and it's Chutin. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
At the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Lisa 24.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Jaguars. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Little on now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Jaguars will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Texans 7. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Oh, right. 18. That's it.
They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
To throw is Stroud. That one's caught by Tank Dell. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
And the Texans first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go. Let's go.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
36-yard line.
On first down, it's Stroud. That is brought in at the 10. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
That's another Texans first down. First and goal.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. He's looking for Joe Mixon coming out of the backfield. And it'll lead to a second and goal.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
On second down, Stroud. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. A safe kick taken at the 5. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Done. That's what it's on. 11, Agate.
Now here's Lawrence. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Hey, Rob. 11. Here we go.
Back to throw. Lawrence. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run. It's 2. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here's Lawrence to throw. This one hauled in by Thomas. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
Gain of 17 yards.
17 yards on that play. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Lisa 24. Take right open. Great job.
Lawrence exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Lawrence now. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
It's 3rd and 4.
Hey, let's go. Hey, Ginger, 30 left.
Here's Lawrence. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. They get 18 on that one. 1st down, Jacksonville.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Hey, go.
To throw is Lawrence. That's swung out to Etienne. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up second and 2.
Ready?
At the Texans' 30-yard line.
Hey, Phil.
They go play action for Lawrence. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Red on the red. Focus, hot. Go. Phil.
Now Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
Ever so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he's going to have a Jags first down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that fourth down conversion.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays.
Hey, lie.
I'm this coordinator. I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line.
That is caught back corner of the end zone. De'Ami Brown. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We've got a ton of times, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right. 18. What's up?
Stroud to throw here on first and 10. Moving to his right. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
In motion now, it's Collins. On a second down throw for Stroud. Short pass taken in by the tight end. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
All right.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards.
First down. A gain of 26 yards. First down.
They will work the middle with Mixon. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Joe Mixon, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
So, from the 37, here's second down and 6. Throwing is Stroud. That one caught by Noel. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Quarterback knew the blitz was coming. You could hear him pre-snap communicating with the guys up front, but sometimes it's just the perfect defensive call, and there weren't enough blockers to account for all the rushers. He had to get the ball out quick, and thankfully for him, he got it out just in the nick of time.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
24 yards.
They get 24 on that one, and just like that, it's first and goal.
First and goal.
Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. They'll run here with Mixon. And he's in! Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans will even this score. It's now 21 all.
Ka'imi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Okay, break. There's 30 left.
On first down, Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. One underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back.
And he's got another one. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. That's touchdown number 3 for him in the game, and number 14 for the year. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans go up by 7. 28-21.
Ka'imi Fairbairn to kick off
And
for
so after the
Houston.
touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Their own 24-yard line.
Ready, set.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Hey, go, go.
To throw is Lawrence. He'll dump this out wide to Tootin. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Second and 12 at the 22-yard
So,
line.
3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a second and 12.
Hey, Ron. Hey, Kill. Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Left side, it's complete. 16-yard pickup on that one. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and The age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too...
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds. Gain of about 10, so that'll help as they get set to face a 3rd down.
Red 23.
Throwing is Lawrence. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. Jaguars ready to punt this one away. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. Take it in, back at his own 12. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
Here we go. South.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And they will finally run him down. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 33 yards.
This is a great example of just the best quarterbacks know when to just get the ball out of their hand. They're looking downfield. They're trying to generate big plays. But if the defense takes it away, oftentimes the best choice, dump the ball off to your back, let him do the rest with his legs, and he's able to pick up a big gain.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
At the 39-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Here we go. Tony.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Noel that time.
It's now
3rd down coming up.
9 yards to go.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Open man, left side, he's got it. Stroud connects with Collins, and it's a 1st down for Houston.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Here we go. Let's go.
Dell, the motion man. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
throwing on second down. Stroud. That is pulled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We'll see if they can put this one out of reach.
Stroud on the run to the right. That is caught.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Now here's second and goal.
Out. Look the hot, look the hot. 18. What's that?
Mixon is into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Hey, line. Take right open. Done. It's hot. Here we go.
Lawrence. He's got a man. That's Travis Hunter. And he's going to be out of bounds. But up past the 35. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
And it's been this elite pass defense that's made things very challenging for the offense so far, and that's only his first catch of the game. But, you know, sometimes, Mike, it's just that one play that gets you going, so we'll see if that's the case here.
They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard. Here's second down.
Go. Lisa 24. Here we go.
Now Lawrence. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Daniil Hunter in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up third down.
Hey, easy. Route. Hey, go. Hot. 11.
Here's Lawrence to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming.
Hey, so go, so hot.
Lawrence. And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on down.
So the key to this fourth down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge fourth down stop.
Or 2nd and 11.
19.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes.
Here we go.
The last two runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. So it's a win for the visiting Texans and make that a 5th straight